Hello students of the 10th form, and today we are going to look through our well-known and even beloved section, Culture Corner 1 of our wonderful Spotlight 10 study book. And today we are going to speak about the teenage fashion in the United Kingdom. Здравствуйте, уважаемые десятиклассники! Сегодня мы с вами разберем хорошо нам знакомую и, может быть, даже любимую секцию нашего замечательного учебника Spotlight 10 Culture Corner 1, и посвящена она сегодня тому, что носят подростки в Соединенном Королевстве, их моде. And let us look at exercise 1 before reading the text. What kinds of clothes do British teenagers like wearing? Comfortable cheap clothes, expensive designer outfits, second-hand clothes, modern colorful designs, brand names. Guess from the pictures. Listen, read and check. Let us try to guess what they are fond of wearing. We can see John, he is 18, and he wears a baseball cap, a hoodie, and some baggy trousers and trainers. There is a skateboard, and it seems he is keen on skateboarding. Now we can see Liza, she is also 18, and she wears some colorful skirt. She has a guitar in her hands, by the way, some kind of bandana, and probably top with fur. Quite an unusual outfit, don't you think? And there is also Amy, who is 17, and she wears some bright orange shirt and jeans. But still she looks very stylish. So that's what we can guess looking at the pictures. And now let us do the task or the exercise and listen and read and check. Let's begin.
The weather in the UK is well known for being cold and wet, but there is one thing that's always hot, and that's the fashion. We spoke to 3 teenagers about their views on clothes and what they like wearing.
I think I'm reasonably well dressed. I usually wear comfortable clothes that show a little bit of individuality. I love skateboarding, so most days you'll find me in very baggy jeans, trainers and a hoodie. That's a sweatshirt with a hood for those of you who don't know. I'm not really bothered about brand names or logos. I tend to stick to cheaper clothes that won't rip when I fall off my skateboard.
I love keeping up with all the trends. It's so easy to be fashionable these days, as lots of top designers make clothes for the cheaper high street shops. I spend too much time and money in all of them, but they are full of trendy, affordable clothes. So, what's a girl supposed to do? Hit the shops, of course.
When it comes to fashion, I like to take my inspiration from many different places. Britain is a very multicultural place, so you see lots of different styles and trends all the time. I like picking up bargains at the street markets and second-hand shops. Then, I put these clothes together with things I have found on the high street. That way, I always stand out in a crowd. Young people today are so creative when it comes to fashion that pop stars are influenced by their style, and not the other way around.
And now let us answer the main question of the exercise. British teenagers like wearing comfortable, cheap clothes like baggy jeans and trainers, second-hand clothes and modern colorful designs. And there is nothing about expensive designer outfits. Isn't this strange? Now exercise 2. Read again. Who, Amy, John or Liza, chooses clothes based on practical reasons. It's obviously John. Because of his passion with skateboarding, he sometimes falls, and that's why he doesn't think it's very practical to wear some expensive outfits. That's why he prefers comfortable and cheap clothes. Likes to look different. And it's Liza, with her colorful skirt, has money to spend on trendy clothes. It should be Amy, because she is fond not only of the window shopping, but the shopping itself. Doesn't like dressing just to impress. It's John, he's a very practical guy. He prefers to impress people with his skills of skateboarding, probably. Loves shopping. Both Liza and Amy love shopping. It's obvious, they are girls. Now the most important exercise, exercise 3. Use your dictionaries to explain the phrases in bold. Then list all the words related to places teenagers buy their clothes, other similar places in your country. And let us look at the words in bold themselves. Reasonably well dressed. Dressed quite well. Just well enough not to look like a hobo. Individuality. Being yourself, different to others. Bothered about. interested in something. He doesn't really care about brand names or logos. Tend to usually do something. Stick to, not to change, to keep that way. Rip. Rip is to tear. Maybe you know the Grim Reaper. Now keeping up with, following a trend. Top designers. The most famous designers. The best of them. Trendy. Fashionable. Affordable. At a reasonable price. Hit the shops. To go shopping, in other words. Inspiration. Something that influences your decisions or choices. Multicultural, involving people of different cultures, of course. Trends are fashions, different kinds of them, picking up bargains, buying things at a low price, second-hand shops, shops that sell used items. Stand out in a crowd, to be noticed, not to be like anyone else. Influenced by, affected by something, under the impact of something. In other words, the other way round, the opposite side. And now let us translate them into Russian for better understanding. Reasonably well dressed. Достаточно хорошо одет. Individuality, индивидуальность. Bothered about, волноваться о чем-то, беспокоиться. Tend to stick to, стараюсь придерживаться чего-то, в данном случае носить дешевую одежду, чтобы не порвать ее, если я пойду с своего скейтборда. Keeping up. Следовать за трендами, да, следить за ними, за модой. То есть быть в теме. Top designers, понятно. Trendy. Модный, трендовый слово сейчас, да, активно используется. Affordable, доступный. Hit the shops, ну, большой шопинг, наверное, да, или просто шопинг. Inspiration, конечно же, вдохновение. Multicultural, понятно. Мультикультурный. Trends — это тренды. Они же веяния моды. Picking up bargains. Покупать вещи по заниженным ценам, по выгодным, да, со скидками и различными другими промо-акциями. Second-hand shops, понятно, second-hand магазины. Next. Stand out in a crowd, выделяться в толпе. Everyone likes it or not. Influenced by. Быть под влиянием чего-то. Мы видим здесь пассивный залог, что поп-звезды находятся под влиянием стиля молодых людей, да, которые настолько креативны, если дело касается моды. И никак не наоборот. То есть молодые люди, подростки, не следуют за поп-звездами, а поп-звезды следуют за подростками. В принципе, я согласен. Now the list of all the words related to places teenagers buy their clothes. These words are high street shops, street markets, second-hand shops, and other similar places in your country. Of course, there are. We have similar places to buy clothes in our country. It's obvious, I think. Section B. In 1 minute, write as many phrases as you can with shopping. Check in your dictionaries. Make sentences using them. За минуту напишите как можно больше фраз со словом shopping. Проверьте в словарях и составьте свои собственные предложения, используя эти фразы. And the phrases can be like shopping expedition, shopping center or mall, shopping therapy, shopping around, discount shopping. And the sentences are: there is a large shopping center opening in the town center soon. Shopping therapy is a good way to cheer yourself up when you feel down. Shops in my town are open for late night shopping on Tuesdays. And many, many other sentences. By the way, you can write them down in the comments. Можете написать эти предложения в комментариях, я обязательно прочту. Exercise 4. Take roles and interview one of the teenagers in the text. Ваша задача заключается в том, чтобы взять интервью у одного из подростков из текста. And there is the beginning. So, Amy, tell me, do you like to keep up with the latest fashion? Oh, yes. I just love fashion and I buy a lot of fashion magazines. Where do you shop mostly? I do most of my shopping in the high street shops. Why is that? Because they are full of trendy, affordable clothes. And so on and so forth. And exercise 5. What do the teenagers in your country like wearing? Where do they go shopping for clothes? How much money do they spend on clothes? Write a short paragraph. Задание для вашего портфолио. А что носят подростки в вашей стране? Куда они ходят за покупками этих вещей? Как много денег они тратят на покупку вещей? Напишите небольшой параграф об этом. And as usual, I will provide you with an example of how to do such a task. Let us listen to it, read, and find out. Let's begin.
In my country, there are always several trends, and so teenagers wear a variety of clothes. A lot of teenagers are influenced by American TV, and they copy the clothes some American kids wear. Many boys like to wear large baggy trousers, Nike or Adidas trainers and baseball caps. Most girls seem to follow the latest fashion that they see in magazines, and so they wear whatever is in. Others are inspired by rock groups and wear the same clothes that their favorite singer wears. Teenagers who keep up with the latest fashion and who have the money to spend tend to go to high street shops, while others like going to markets or second-hand shops. I think most teenagers would spend about £80 a month on clothes.
So I hope it will help you with doing this task. And I think that is going to be all for today. It was a pleasure, thank you. Hope to see you soon and